Hello everybody and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the 12th race of our NASCAR 5 2023 mod career mode season number 2, as we are fresh coming off the Dover race where it was Brad Keselowski going to victory lane as you have to try to get a solid top 10 finish here in Kansas, one of the tougher tracks for us to run around. The stories of the race: Chandler Smith is a friend, as we know, and Daniel Hemrick will have to start at the back after failing tech inspection. Joining him will be Ty Gibbs, who had to replace his transmission before the race, so both of those drivers started behind the 8-ball here today in Kansas. Best Buy machine out once again here in Kansas, looking to bring home a victory, hopefully, but that's a very tough task, as now we are here from 25th position. The green flag is out. We are underway in Kansas as we try to work our way up through the field. Our teammate Ross Chastain on pole, leading here early, which is awesome. We try to keep him up there, try to get him possibly his second win of the year if we cannot get our 6th win ourselves this season. As we are now in 24th, chasing down Todd Gilliland and Chase Elliott, trying to make a couple of passes here to the back bumper. Todd Gilliland there, give him a little shot, trying to get to the outside lane here, which we eventually do. Work behind the 9 is Chase Elliott, going to 3 and 4, go on the outside of Chase Elliott, way high up the racetrack, but it works. We get some momentum. Work the outside of Elliott, make that pass, go by him. It's such a huge run on the back of Zane Smith. We give Zane Smith a shot through the corner. We are nearly clear of Chase Elliott here for 21st down this straightaway, going up towards the top 20s. Go the outside of Zane Smith, 18 to go in stage 1. Now go the outside of Zane. Now catch up to Joey Logano for 19th place on the racetrack. We are going to make that pass happen, no problem. Not quite. We shove him ahead. We shove Logano past Michael McDowell. And so now once we get in between Logano and McDowell, we cut low, give Joey a bit of a bump, send him loose. Logano sideways. He saves it. Almost wrecks, but Logano saves it, and we move into 18th, now setting our sights on Busch, and Hocevar for our next couple of passes to get up in the top 15 in the racetrack. Bubba Wallace, by the way, now leading, as we try to slowly but surely find our way up into contention for the victory today, as we clear Busch right there for 17th. Underneath Busch for 16th, here's Josh Berry, also in the mix of 50th. Big contact. Busch and Berry are just squeezing me, so right now I'm in a sandwich of rivals, which is not great. But now we go into 3 and 4. Buescher shoves me up into Josh Berry. Josh Berry pretty much gets on the wall, loses some time in spots. We get to the back bumper. Hocevar, give him a big shot next to the corner. He stays to the outside of Chris Buescher. I go all the way down the apron trying to pull these guys 3 wide. It does not work out. Now we've caught Keselowski, Buescher's teammate and our most recent race winner from Dover, for position. Now we go underneath Hocevar for 15th. Can't make that pass. Allows Kyle Busch to get to the inside of us for 16th. We drop down to 17th now, as our tires are starting to wear. Once our tires start to wear here in Kansas, our speed and handling just decreases at a substantial amount, where we just really can't compete to hold on for positions that well. We give Hocevar a push. We might be able to pass him. That's about it here for 16th. To try to go underneath him here, make that pass, and then try to make a move on Kyle Busch, but it's unlikely here with the amount of pace that we are losing over the long run. Here we go by Hocevar, try to get to the inside of Kyle Busch for 15th. It just does not work. The momentum is not there. We make contact, and Busch goes by into 15th, and we'll have to settle for position number 16. But now we try to make a move once again here into turn 3 and 4, which we do. Back in the top 50, slam the back bumper of Brad Keselowski. He slides, and he saves it. Oh, still wiggling, but he saves it. And now Busch and Hocevar split me 3 wide, and we are just trying to hang on to some positions here in an intense 3-wide battle. Here comes Stenhouse. Stenhouse looking to get up in the mix here, having a solid run today. Truex up at the front leading, and now we've dropped down to 18th and are starting to lose our track position here over this long run. Just don't have the speed that we need. Now on lap 10, the 34 Michael McDowell running in 23rd, a couple spots behind us, going to blow a tire into turn 1 and 2 to the outside. Oh, hard goes McDowell. A big hit from Cindric of the track into the wall off of Zane Smith. The Michael McDowell's car is destroyed, and the caution will come out, and we'll get back underway here in late in stage 1 here from 18th, trying to fight Elliott for 17th, as John Hunter Nemechek is actually up there leading this race right now, trying to get stage 1. How about that? He's having a great run today. So 5 laps to go in stage 1. We're trying to get back up that top 15 area. So we've fallen just outside of it. That's about where we stayed till that caution came out. Now we give Hocevar a huge shot, trying to go outside. Hocevar blocks. We door Chase Elliott right there, trying to clear him, which we finally do in the corner. We recommit to the outside of Carson Hocevar. Get by him here through turn 3 and 4 to work on the outside of him and Kyle Busch, and we get a big run next to the corner, right to the back of our teammate, the one of Ross Chastain, who we're going to follow down this front straightaway. Trackhouse Alliance trying to work our way up through the field here. He's on the outside of Stenhouse. We give Chastain, oh, we try to go to the outside, hit the wall right there, trying to go to the outside of Chastain. A little bit of a mistake there. We were trying to make a move to get up into 13th, but we get our momentum back, get back by Kyle Busch. Going to shove Chastain down the backstretch once again. As we try to go to the outside, he blocks, so instead We decided to go the middle. Chastain sideways in front of us. He saves it. We have to stick behind him again. But here through the corner, the hole opens up. We go through the middle of him, and Stenhouse gets the momentum down this front straightaway. Work our way up into 14th, our highest running position of the day so far, with 3 laps remaining in stage 1. Truex now is taking the lead back, looking for a stage win. They try to go the outside of Stenhouse for 13th here, coming down this back straightaway. He's checking up. We get a run. We do get to the outside of Stenhouse for 13th. And we are going to go to the inside of Bubba Wallace now for 12th, trying to make a move, get up to this top 10, trying to get some stage points, but I think it's going to be too little too late here. We just don't have enough time to get up there, and the tire wear is starting to kick in anyways. We clear Bubba Wallace for 12th, but we got Stenhouse back on our inside for 13th. They'll go to the inside of 17 to Chris Buescher, get him involved in this battle. 2 to go in stage 1. Stenhouse goes through right to the inside and clears. A very impressive move there from Stenhouse, but now we fall back behind him and Buescher, and here comes Bubba Wallace. The tires just cannot hold up, and we slot back down into position number 14. So on the last lap of the stage, we're trying to hang on to this position. Truex in the lead. We said there's no tires. There's problem. There's a car crashing. This Tyler is blowing a tire. He's slamming cars everywhere. Caution is out. Stage ends about a quarter of a lap early, and Martin Truex Jr. will win stage 1. After Tyler blows a tire in front of the field, it causes absolute mayhem. We are scored in 12th. Now on the restart, we jump 1 spot, restart in 11th. Trying to find our way to get some positions here. Again, inside the top 10 for the first time today here. 18-lap stage. So we do go underneath Stenhouse and Buescher and are officially inside the top 10 for the first time today. Currently scored in 9th. As I throughout this race, we're starting to improve our track position, starting to hang out at the front here, get some spots. Be in contention. We go by Denny Hamlin now, going to 3 wide to the inside of Kyle Larson in the 5 and the 16th of AJ Allmendinger. Big contact with Larson. He tried to squeeze us out of room, so we move him out of the way. We're in the 7th, trying to get 6th away from AJ Allmendinger here on the racetrack. We're going to be side by side down this front straightaway. We take it from him. 17 to go in stage 2. So now we go by Allmendinger for 6th. Setting our sights on Truex now for top 5 position, as Nemechek is still leading this race, having a very strong run. AJ to our outside. Just the momentum too much. I try to pin him out of room, but he gets there. Allmendinger into 6th. We are still stuck here in 7th. And Larson shoves us into the corner. I try to go underneath AJ to no avail. And he will make a move on Martin Truex Jr., stage 1 winner, who is now down to 6th place after a rough restart for him. And now a few laps later, Buescher's gotten around us in the place of Allmendinger. So now we try to get back by the 17 for 6th. Big contact there. Buescher slides and he spins. There goes Chris Buescher. He's crashing behind us. Off our bumper, he's crashing at the outside wall. Big time, spinning around. No caution. Now a few laps later on lap 27, the 71 is Zane Smith, the rookie, in 34th. Going to turn 3 and 4 here. Is going to blow a tire and spin to the outside wall. And Zane Smith will crash to the outside wall. He goes. Caution will wave. And we'll have another restart. We restart here back in 14th as some cars stay out on the racetrack after they were just pitting right when that caution had come out. The rest of us come down who haven't pitted for 4 fresh tires and fuel, and we're going to be quicker than them here on the restart, just trying to get maximized stage 2 points here. As the goal here is to get stage points this stage and improve on what we did in that first stage. Then we go by Bubba Wallace, Larson on the outside, trying to get the outside of Blaney as well, which we do. Just working this outside, going by Byron Bell. Now BJ McLeod is absolutely holding them up, and just like that, we are back in the top 10, no problem. Up here fighting for 8th and 7th now with Kyle Busch. And then go Allmendinger, big check right there. We're going to go 4 wide with Busch, Allmendinger, myself, and Nemechek. AJ gets the worst of it there. He loses a ton of position and time on the racetrack. 7 to go in stage 2. Now we're going to go give Nemechek a shot. Go 3 wide to the inside of John Hunter and Kyle Busch. This is basically out for the first car on fresh tires. This is a very important pass we need to make. We pin Nemechek up the racetrack. He goes behind, gets stuck behind Chastain. Kyle Busch makes a hole on the outside. He goes through. But then we get a run, go 4 wide to the inside of Chastain. Busch now going 3 wide with Gibbs and Berry for 2nd. Here we come. We are looking for the lead here in a minute. Chase Elliott's leading. We're going to hunt him down now into 2nd here in Kansas. A fresh tire restart charge has got us in position to possibly pounce on a stage victory. Next lap now, 5 to go in stage 2. Right in the back over the 9, Chase Elliott. We go up high and go the inside of Chase Elliott, going for the lead for the first time today. And we have now taken the lead here at Kansas, away from Chase Elliott. P1 for the first time today, trying to bring home the stage win. What a charge. But now here comes John Hunter Nemechek right on my bumper. So we do lead a lap. Then 3 to go in stage 2. John Hunter now on our outside looking for that lead. We continue to battle fiercely for the lead. Kyle Busch lurking in 3rd. Blaney 4th. We go up the racetrack here into John Hunter. Going to be a little bit of contact. Oh, he gets clear. And Blaney now inside for 2nd. Now Nemechek looks to get to stage 2 and with that big run through the corner. And Blaney almost pins us in the wall, but he's a hack. Now we're just trying to hold off Kyle Busch for 3rd here, but the tires have worn and we're going to start losing positions here. So having a tough go of it. So now we're catching up. So now it will be 2 to go in stage 2. Nemechek, Blaney still fighting for the lead. Now last lap of the stage will be Ryan Blaney winning stage 2 here in Kansas, and we will survive to take home 5th, gain 6 stage points, which we will gladly accept. After a tough stage 1, we bring home 6 stage points in stage 2. Lead a couple of laps there and are still up at the front as we restart in 4th here in the final stage of racing here in Kansas. We have just 24 laps to go before we decide a winner here, as Nemechek looking for his first career Cup Series victory for Legacy Motor Club. Blaney on the outside there in 2nd, racing Reddick in 3rd. We had a tough restart right there, lost some spots, now behind Kyle Busch down to 5th. Just trying to keep up with these leaders is a struggle so far today, as we're struggling to be a contender here at Kansas over the long run. We just don't have the car. We have a great short run car on fresh tires, but over the long run we are just not. As we clear Kyle Busch for 4th, I'll send through the corner. It works. We clear Busch. Now closing in on the 12 of Ryan Blaney for 3rd. Nemechek battling Reddick for the lead. How about Reddick making a rebound up to that blown tire in stage 1? And Kyle Busch gets to our inside before we can block him. That's a great move right there by Kyle. Can't get upset at him for that. That was just a great move there, and allows AJ Allmendinger to come through. Allmendinger now into 4th place. AJ Allmendinger having a sneaky good run. Could be in the mix for the win here. Allmendinger looking for that 2nd win this season. Of course, he won at Mid-Ohio a couple of races ago. Trying to replicate that here today in Kansas for his first oval win of his Cup Series career. So you're now in 5th, trying to chase him down. Just 22 laps to go here in Kansas. A few laps later, we've dropped down to 6th. Kyle Busch has gotten around us. I'm trying to hold off Christopher Bell, who just punts us way off into turn 1, 2. I keep my foot in it, and the wide words of Darrell Walter. Now hit the wall down the track and lose a ton of position. There was Truex, Stenhouse, Wallace, Larson. Now we're down to 11th and under fire from Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. Now we're going to start bleeding positions here, as that was a mistake. I tried to keep my foot in it and hold my line. It did not work, and now we're going to start dropping through this field like a rock before pit stops. Truex can get by on the inside. We're down to 12th now, just trying to keep Denny Hamlin. Sorry, Byron goes by on the inside 11th. Now we're trying to keep Denny Hamlin back and hang on to as many positions as possible here, as this is one tough race here in Kansas. So we currently hold up for 12th. Next lap, Denny's on our outside trying to get around us. I'm a bit frustrated, so we just straight up hook Denny Hamlin, spin him out to the inside, and around goes Denny. So spun him out completely. Now next lap, or a few laps later, we come for our green flag pit stop here. Currently scored 13th. We get a beautiful pit entry, completely clearing Eric Jones and getting down to pit road speed limit in perfect time. Getting a spot on entry at pit road. Now coming in for a 4-tire and fuel stop here. So far, perfect execution on the pit cycle. If we can just bring home a top 15 finish, that's our end goal today, as I know over the long run we're going to have here, we're just going to keep dropping. So if we can get some quick positions here, that would be great. As we come out of the pits, right behind Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski in a great spot here. Currently scored in 15th place. We're still going to pass some guys who are on pit road here. We have enough fuel to go to the end of this race, and tires. We do have a little bit of bumper damage from blocking Denny Hamlin once everyone was passing by us. So now our goal is to make it to the end of the race and salvage whatever finish we can. And let's try to do the best that we can to get some good positions here. So we are 15th here, working our way through 3 and 4. Currently in the position to get top 15, which is our incentive goal for the race. Here with just 10 laps to go. Now we passed a couple of guys on pit road, up to 12th on the racetrack now. Then the next lap, we are going to be scoring 11 streets. Brad Keselowski, big problems up ahead. There's smoke. Someone is, I think Josh Berry is blown an edge in front of John Hunter Nemechek. As you go, to avoid, and Nemechek pulls up right in front of us. Huge contact. Nemechek head on the outside wall. A huge crash, and we have massive damage. And the caution will come out here in Kansas, and we are forced to pit for damage repair. And so with it, we take tires and fuel, but that cost us everything. We drop all the way back to 37th when we were running inside the top 10. Back here with Keselowski and Larson with just a few laps to go. A huge stack up. It cost us a lot of momentum right there. We just ran hard in the back of Kyle Larson, as that entire inside lane has been stacked up by John Hunter Nemechek's destroyed race car. Oh my goodness. That is a crucial mistake right there. I just can't believe John Hunter just pulled up right in front of us out of nowhere. I thought he was going to stay behind Berry, and I was going to make the pass just fine. I was just taking a normal line through the corner, and he pulls up right in front of us, and bam, we slam into him. He goes crashing hard, ruins his chance of a great top 10 finish. It ruins our chance of a top 10 finish. Now AJ Allmendinger is in the lead with 4 laps to go, looking to get win number 2 on this season, as the path has opened up for him since Nemechek got taken out and I got taken out back here. So now we are up to 22nd, passing Justin Haley right there, trying to get our best finish possible here. There's a teammate at Chastain trying to go the outside of him here, and Noah Gragson to get in the top 20 into the wall there, pushing too hard. being ultra aggressive. We're going to go 4 wide nearly, but instead we decide not to cause a crash and just push Ty Gibbs through the corner, then go underneath Gibbs here for 18th down this front straightaway. These are our goals, the top 15. There's the slow car of Nemechek. We easily get by him. That car is absolutely destroyed. And Nemechek's hopes today are pretty much done of getting a solid finish to catch at the back of Dylan and Ryan Priest. Draft up to Priest, go the inside of him. Nemechek continues to tank down the running order. Just a very unfortunate circumstance for John Hunter. And now we're working by Austin Dillon. This is now for a 15th place for exactly the last spot in the top 15. Allmendinger still leading. We side draft Austin Dillon down the front stretch, trying to get the position. 2 laps to go. Gives us a big shove, 2 to go. Can we just clear Austin Dillon right here? Which we will through the turn 1 and 2 down the back stretch. We are clear for 15th in the top 15 now, and are trying to just bring home a 15th place finish. As we have one of the white flag, final laps are current one bank now. Martin Truex Jr., the last lap pass, has taken the lead away from AJ Allmendinger, and now Truex is looking to get another win. This would be his second win of the year. He just took it from Allmendinger right at the end, and now down the back stretch through 3 and 4 for the final time. Looks like Martin Truex Jr. is going to be a 2-time winner this season. Already on pace to do what he did last season, which was make this championship 4. As down the front stretch for the final time, Martin Truex Jr. wins in Kansas. He's a 2-time winner this season. We will come home to salvage a 15th place finish after an unfortunate late race caution with John Hunter Nemechek. Cost us what probably would have been a top 10. So of course, look at your final race results. Truex gets the win by 0.2 of a second, his second on the year. AJ Allmendinger comes home in second, his best ever oval finish, so great job for Allmendinger. Ryan Blaney comes home in third, Tyler Reddick fourth, Christopher Bell runs to your top 5, and Chris Buescher 6th, Ricky Stenhouse 7th, Eric Jones 8th, Alex Bowman 9th, and William Byron runs to your top 10 today in Kansas. Good runs for Stenhouse and Jones. 11th through 20th, the race results. Good shout out to Hocevar in 11th. We end up 15th, of course, disappointedly. And John Hunter all the way down to 19th after having one of the dominant cars of the day. Unfortunate for John Hunter Nemechek. He had a great run going, but that whole thing with me and him there late in the race screwed the both of us over. And then 21st through 30th in the race results, and 31st through 40th with the DNFs going to Josh Berry, BJ McLeod, and Zane Smith. So Truex gets the win here today in Kansas. Now we're going to look at the updated point standings. We, of course, remain in points here, but our gap now decreases to 93 points over William Byron. Truex now has 2 wins. Of course, the other winners, you got Hamlin, Elliott, Allmendinger, Chastain, and Keselowski. Currently in the top 10 in points in the playoffs, you got Byron, Bell, Bowman, Blaney, and Kyle Busch. Also in the playoffs, in the point standings, you are going to have Bubba Wallace, Josh Berry, Chris Buescher, and John Hunter Nemechek, with Ryan Priest, Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano, and Austin Cindric being the first 4 below the cut line. And of course, you got the rest of the point standings. Tough season so far for Kyle Larson, currently 31st in points, 12 races in. Not looking good for the 5 machine. So there's your updated point standings after the Truex victory today in Kansas. And the fastest lap of the race will go to AJ Allmendinger with a 31.54. As he definitely had a fast car today. John Hunter Nemechek led the most laps in 19, but does not get the finish he was looking for. On the move, Ty Gibbs up 23 spots from 39th to 16th. And the tough break going to go to Denny Hamlin, losing 32 spots from 2nd all the way down to 34th, but he deserved it though. And so now we're going to head back to the updated playoff grid. Of course, we are comfortably in with 5 wins. Truex now clearly the second guy in the championship now with 2 victories. Then you got Hamlin, Elliott, Allmendinger, Keselowski, and Chastain all tied at 1 win. That's 5 drivers who are in the playoffs. So we have 7 winners so far through 12 races. And then currently in the playoffs on points comfortably, you got Byron, Bell, Bowman, Blaney, Busch, and Bubba. And then you got Josh Berry currently 8 points above the cut line. Chris Buescher and John Hunter Nemechek both only just 4 points above the bubble, which is Ryan Priest, who's out by 4. Ty Gibbs is out by 9. Logano out by 16. And Cindric and Reddick each out by 47 points. So until next episode at the Southern 500, I hope you all have a good one.